So we think we're this, we think we're this body, or our identity might be I'm a mother, I'm a teacher, I'm a nurse. I used to be a nurse. That was my identity,
Yeah.
I'm a mother. I still am a mother. So it's like, that could be my identity. I have my role in the company. That could be my identity. We have all these different hats we wear. Those are more hats rather than who you really are, So my knowing is we are much greater than this. Those other things, those are identities. Those are things that we attach to that we think we are. Because, the identities is what's coming in. The identities don't always stay there. And if something ever happens to any of those, then it's like, who am I? And that happened to me. My nursing thing was gone. It's like that left, and then I was like, well, who am I now? I'm not anything if I'm not a nurse, because that was my total
Ooh.
identity.
Ooh.
And I'm like, oh, and I was lost. And oh, and here's another one. I was my mother's daughter. And then when my mother left from this realm, and I was, see, then that shifted. And see how when when you think you are your identity, you think you're that hat. See how that can mess you up if, and that's what those taught me is you're not that. You are, you take everything away from you. And I had to go through that. It's like everything is removed, and then what you have left, that's who you are. And that's what it was showing me. This is who you really are. Because you always have you. See, and that's where we have to understand who we are. It's not all these things that we do and all these things we identify with, and that's not who you are. That's what you do. And that's where it was like it was really teaching me a lesson of not identifying, not becoming that identity. It's like that's a doing, not a being.
Mm.
Ooh.
Mm.
But yeah, but see how you can do that. It's, oh, this is who I am. No, it's not. That's what you do. And it's an important distinction because things happen in the doing department. Things shift and they change. You will always be there. And so that's where it's like knowing who you are is that constant.